Is he the GOAT? Who knows?
Kept taping a schooner glass to his hands. Like, things were ruthless back then. It was great. You're accountable.
Not Matt Rogers.
Ryan Cross?
Not Ryan
Tamana
Cross.
Tahu.
Well, no, I'm sure he was a great coach, but they didn't win.
Codehoppers is back by popular demand. These little episodes have just exploded.
I love them.
People are saying we've reinvented television. So, well done. Gents joining me, as always, Matthew Giddo, Drew Mitchell, and Adam Ashley Cooper. Three gentlemen that grew up playing a bit of league and then hopped to rugby union and were all very successful. Was it an easy hop before we get into today's guest?
I hated the hop initially. There were a lot of rules I didn't understand. Like, when I first hopped, you had to be at the number 8 feet of a scrum, whereas in rugby league, you're always back 10 metres. So I'd be back 10 and then have to move up. A lot of little rules didn't make sense. Whereas now they make sense and a lot of things in league don't.
Yeah, it's a tricky hop. Wasn't it more of a hop, skip, jump? The ruck really kind of played...
the ruck was tough.
Played nuisance.
Ruck was tough when I was playing professionally, to be fair. But I was playing at 13, 14, all through school, both league and union on the weekend. So I kind of, my hop wasn't just all at once.
Right.
Yeah.
I understand. Very good. A gentleman who, when we spoke a couple episodes ago about the GOAT, you brought this guy's name up. You said perhaps it's him. One of England's finest ever league players and union players. I'm, of course, talking about...
Henry Paul.
Jason Robinson.
Jason Robinson.
Yes.
Of course.
A man that played for the Wigan Warriors for many years, won a title with them, won 4 Challenge Cups, won a World Club Challenge against an Aussie
Against the Broncos
side.
in 94.
Mate, that was a
I
good
was
side.
10. Watched it.
Bronx. Very good side. Then jumped across to rugby union, was in that 2003 World Cup winning side, played for the British and Irish Lions. In 01, they got it done. Sorry, they lost against Australia. In 05, they lost against New Zealand. But very, very good sides and a very, very good player. You, in particular, gets played a lot against him.
Wouldn't say a lot against him, but yeah, I was on the bench for...
You saw him play up close.
I saw him
when he was
play
running
up very
past.
close, yeah. He was electric. Any highlights you look at, you can just see how dangerous he was with ball in hand. Strong, deceptively strong, and quick. He was just another, like most of the league players that we've covered, just a real competitor. Loved to get after it, and he was someone that every game he would have an impact. You just knew that he was always out there.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you look at Jason Robinson's highlight reel, like the turnover, like his turnover when he's running, like his stride and his footwork and his little jink steps and his little footwork to kind of, just to sit the defender down and then accelerate out. Like, I think he was, obviously he was quick, but I think he was also really rugby quick. And by that I mean, like, there's a small little moment when you're one-on-one with someone and your acceleration out of that, I think, was probably second to none. Maybe his top end speed might not be up there with some of the other quickest guys, but in terms of rugby quickness, like, there was probably none better, really. And I think if you talk about, one thing we always say about rugby is it's a game for all shapes and sizes. Like, he wasn't tall in stature, but he was a smaller guy. He's almost sort of the original, then you've seen the Shane Williams and the Cheslin Colbys and the Kurt Leonses and those guys that are smaller in size but still have a place in our game, and not just a place in our game, like they actually have genuine impact. And I think Jason Robinson's probably, at least in my recollection and since I've been alive, he's probably the original.
The OG?
Yeah.
Well, one thing the old man will always say, you can't beat speed. He had speed.
Yeah.
He had plenty of speed. Like, I reckon you nailed it on the head. Electric. Like, his footwork was just immense. Like, confusing just to... I never got the opportunity to play against him, but like that kind of footwork coming at you, like he'd have you in riddles. But I love watching him play. In terms of the size, like, he wasn't the biggest player on the field, but that certainly didn't matter. He had the footwork and the ability to beat anyone.
Interesting fact. What do you think his middle name is?
Dawn.
No.
Kieran Perkins.
No.
Liam.
Liesel.
Thorpe.
Oh.
Thorpe.
Yeah. Jason Thorpe.
Wow.
Jason Thorpe.
Yeah. Bit of a torpedo.
Yeah, right.
03, England win the World Cup. Johnny Wilkinson gets all the plaudits.
Yep.
Is Jason Robinson a bit of the forgotten man? He had a huge impact in that game.
No, I think he still is celebrated over there. He's not celebrated here, obviously, like Johnny. We don't celebrate them. But no, he's still celebrated. You see, he's always at the test matches. Usually, I know this because Brian Abana's there with his GoPro light, filming everything, so you can see that he's there. But yeah, I think he's still celebrated, and he had a huge impact in that World Cup. Like, that try he scored, and like Drew touched upon, his ability to beat defenders consistently was a bit of an issue.
Certainly not forgotten in Manchester, where he led the Sale Sharks to their first title win, 2006. Still well loved.
Yeah.
Absolutely. How do you reckon he would have gone in the NRL? He never came across. He played those many years for Wigan, but at a time when English players weren't coming across as much.
Yeah, right. It would have been really only Martin of Fire back in those days. I think he would have gone well.
100%.
Yeah, like his footwork, his speed. I mean, everything that we're talking about, the attributes that he had at rugby league and rugby union, like it worked in both games.
Ellery Henley was another one. That
He was very good.
Oh, I love that guy.
You know what? You know who he reminds me of, who was also a bit of a Codehopper? Lenny Beckett.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Lenny Beckett.
Well, that kind of footwork. Do you remember Lenny Beckett?
Yeah, I do.
We had him down
He had the
Brunswick.
real stutter step as
Real
well.
stutter step. I mean,
Thing-
Jason Robinson's feet were a little bit better than Lenny, but Lenny's, wow.
I just reckon with Robinson, his ability to keep his speed, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Drew's saying it's not like top end as quick as, say, and maybe a Perry Baker or something top end, but his ability to keep speed while changing direction was his biggest strength.
His balance through his hips as well. Like,
turnover, Drew, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Mechanics.
High turnover.
Remember when they were staying in Manly during that World Cup, and they were down on the beach playing volleyball for maybe a recovery. He is pretty jacked.
Yeah.
That World Cup.
Yeah.
Oh,
He had a rig on him.
You'd love to get a whoop on him.
I've seen you in a World Cup.
Yeah. Jacked, you reckon? Yeah.
Jack of Jacks.
We should do that. Like we do Codehoppers, but then we do like most jacked players during World Cups.
Yeah.
That'd be a good series.
Yeah.
Thank you, gentlemen. This show is absolutely flying. Codehoppers. I love it. It's my new favourite show.
You're
I love
great
the
at
show.
You're all great at it as well. There you go, Jason Robinson, one of the great all-time Codehoppers. Another one of these little episodes to come, so keep an eye out for it. Please, somebody do the honours. Cuckoo!